Sorry for no videos lately, guys. But don't worry, I'm back. 30 days, 30 videos challenge, starting now. Let's do this together. Good morning to all of you. I hope you all remember, in 2018 and 2019, Marvel bought 20th Century Fox with Disney's help. That was a huge acquisition. At that time, Comcast was also fighting for 20th Century Fox. Disney increased the budget and bought 20th Century Fox. With 20th Century Fox, all their rights were returned to Marvel, especially X-Men rights. At that time, Endgame was also over. So, they were waiting for X-Men in the new universe. But they didn't show X-Men anywhere. In the latest Marvel movie, they have teased one of the members of X-Men. They would have shown it in the post-credits scene. They wouldn't have shown X-Men in any other live-action project. I heard that Professor X came, but it was an alternate universe and it was almost a cameo role. So, they didn't plan anything big. They just brought him in for a cameo. Apart from that, if you ask about the biggest X-Men project Marvel is doing, it should definitely be Deadpool 3. Deadpool is not an X-Men, he is a Fox character. But they are trying to introduce many X-Men characters in MCU with Deadpool. If you ask how many X-Men will be in the MCU after Deadpool, it is a question mark. It should be seen as a movie. But they are definitely going to tease many X-Men in this movie. So, X-Men is going to come in many upcoming projects. X-Men is going to come in the next few weeks. And they have officially confirmed that there is going to be a solo X-Men project. Everyone would have heard about Deadline. They only update the official news. So, Marvel is going to confirm that there is going to be a solo X-Men project. The screenwriter for that movie has been hired, Michael Leslie. He is going to write the next live-action X-Men movie. No one has been confirmed as the director or casting. Only the writer has been confirmed. So, we don't know when this movie is going to come. But they have confirmed the screenwriter for the upcoming X-Men live-action project. So, X-Men has started to put more focus on the MCU. X-Men 97 has been released recently. It has become a highly rated Marvel project. They have confirmed X-Men 97 Season 2 and 3. X-Men is going to come in the next few weeks. I have just started watching X-Men. So, I will update you as soon as possible. But there are so many people to enjoy X-Men. So, X-Men has to become a live-action movie. I think they have understood that now. Deadpool has also received a lot of attention. More tickets are being sold than expected. It is the first time that an R-rated movie is selling so many tickets. So, X-Men is trying to capture the faces of the fans. X-Men is trying to capture the faces of the fans. So, X-Men is going to be a live-action movie. If you expect it to come in Phase 5, don't expect it. All the projects in Phase 5 have been confirmed. The last project of Phase 5 is Thunderbolts. So, X-Men is not going to come in Phase 5. Will it come in Phase 6? As far as I know, X-Men is not going to come in Phase 6. I mean, you are going to see the first X-Men movie in 2020. Disney is going to give the first X-Men movie after 10 years. Imagine how late it is. Fantastic Four, Deadpool 3, X-Men. A solo X-Men movie is going to be given by Disney after 10 years. A solo X-Men movie is going to be given by Disney after 10 years. Before seeing what the writer is going to do for the movie, in the last 10 years, he has written only 2 movies. One is Hunger Games, which was released last year. Another one is Assassin's Creed, which was released in 2016. Do you remember? He is the one who wrote the Assassin's Creed movie. He has written another movie since 2016. There is a huge gap between the 2 movies. Nothing is right in the movie. The concept of the movie is not good. The action sequence of the movie is not good. The screenplay is not good. The core concept of the movie is not good. He has written such a bad movie. After 10 years, he has taken Hunger Games. Hunger Games is a novel-based movie. He has rewritten the novel. I doubt if it has original script writing. But that movie is not reached in many places. That too in IMDb, only 6.5 something is in those ratings. I didn't say the writing problem, but I heard that there is a lag in the movie. Anyway, the 2 major projects he was involved in the last 10 years were almost like a failure. So, after seeing this guy's writing, did he come here as a writer for a Marvel X-Men movie? They're saying it's not going to work out. I feel the same way. Because Assassin's Creed movies are so good, Hunger Games is not that engaging. And they wouldn't have handled more characters in it. If there were only 4 to 5 characters in it. Now, as a writer, he's handling a city called JJ in X-Men. I feel like it's going to affect him. When I see his past projects, I'm afraid that he's going to leave a mark in the X-Men project. But, obviously, everyone deserves a second chance. So, in the last 10 years, he might have come to a better writing position. His writing might have changed even better, I can't say. Before looking at the X-Men project, another project is being released for him. Navi Yasumi 3. I think everyone would have liked Navi Yasumi 1 and 2. He's going to release Navi Yasumi 3. There are going to be a lot of characters in that movie, and it's going to be a small reboot. Navi Yasumi 3 is going to take a lot of new characters to a reboot. If you look at X-Men, it's also going to be a reboot. They're going to completely change it from Fox. So, at that time, we'll know if we watch Navi Yasumi 3 or not. So, it might be early 2027 or even later than that. You might ask, why did they fix the writer now? You might ask, what is he going to do now? I think he's going to write all the X-Men characters that are going to appear in the major projects after this. Like, Beast came in the Marvel movie. So, like that, there are going to be a lot of X-Men characters in Deadpool movie. I think he's going to write all the X-Men and mutant characters that are going to appear in the major projects after this. When he's writing, when the X-Men project comes, it's going to be a continuity. Even though there might be writers for the major projects, I have faith that he's going to handle all the X-Men characters, their designs, and their positions in the MCU. So, when the X-Men movie comes, there won't be any continuity in it. We can continue the story with the characters introduced by him. They're saying that they're going to introduce a mutant in Thunderbolts itself. Because, the core concept of Thunderbolts is going to be based on adamantia. So, I have faith that they're going to introduce a mutant in that movie. Don't expect it to be complete, but it would be good if it comes. So, as soon as they get adamantia, they're going to start a weapon program in the US. In that, they're going to tease a lot of X-Men or X-Men related things. When he's going to write the X-Men movie, we can start the continuity from Thunderbolts. The shooting work for Thunderbolts is going on. So, that's why they've called him urgently for the X-Men project. I have a doubt about that too. And the X-Men movie, like we saw before, is going to be like Charles Xavier vs. Bangalore. Or is it going to be a complete and separate story? That's what we need to know after watching the movie. But, as far as I know, they're going to hold on to the upcoming X-Men and mutant characters and write what kind of continuity they're going to have. So, I think they've called Michael Leslie urgently. But, looking at his previous movies, I have a slight doubt. He's going to write the first X-Men movie to be released in the MCU. Even though I'm afraid of his previous movies, let's have a little faith in Kane's ID. He's brought him in with some kind of faith, right? Let's see if he's going to keep that faith or not. So, what do you think about the writer and his previous projects? Don't forget to comment below and like the video. I'll meet you in another awesome video. Have fun, guys. Bye.